After the death of Robert Redford, the legendary actor, director, and activist whose career spanned more than 6 decades, his wife Sibylle Sagars has finally broken her silence, and the world is now hearing from the woman who quietly stood by his side through the final and most difficult chapters of his extraordinary life. Their marriage was a story that began late in his journey, with the couple tying the knot in 2009 after more than a decade of companionship. And though Redford had already cemented his place as one of Hollywood's most enduring icons, it was with Sibylle that he found a sense of peace, stability, and love that transcended the bright lights of fame. Her silence following his passing was a reflection of her profound grief, a private mourning for a man who was not only a global superstar, but also her life partner, confidant, and best friend. And though the world waited for her words, she chose to grieve quietly, honoring him in her own way. Now, in finally speaking, she has revealed just how much the loss has weighed on her, describing their years together as a blessing filled with laughter, creativity, and shared purpose, as both devoted themselves not only to each other but to meaningful causes that touched countless lives. She spoke of Redford's tireless work ethic, his endless curiosity, and his deep love for nature, recalling how they often spent quiet evenings away from Hollywood, walking through the mountains or sitting together in the stillness of Utah, where Redford had created Sundance, a sanctuary for independent voices and a reflection of his vision for art beyond the mainstream. Her words also touched on the immense burden of watching the man she loved slow down after a lifetime of relentless energy, the pain of seeing his health decline, and the quiet strength it took to be his anchor during those moments. She admitted that there were days when she felt overwhelmed by the weight of supporting someone the entire world admired. But to her, he was simply her husband, a man of integrity and kindness who carried the scars of personal loss, including the death of his first child and other family struggles that shaped him into someone both strong and vulnerable. Her breaking silence is not only a tribute to Robert Redford as the actor who gave the world unforgettable performances in films like Butch Cassidy and The Sundance Kid, The Sting and All the President's Men, but also as the man she knew at home, the husband who cherished small joys, valued honesty, and carried an unwavering sense of purpose even in his final years. She reflected on the legacy he left behind, not just in film, but in the countless lives he touched through his environmental activism, his support of young filmmakers, and his belief in using art as a tool for truth and change, reminding the world that his impact extended far beyond the screen. Her words, tinged with grief but also gratitude, reveal the quiet strength of a woman who loved and lost a giant of cinema. And in finally speaking, she has given fans a deeper glimpse into the man behind the legend, allowing the world to grieve with her while also celebrating the remarkable life and enduring legacy of Robert Redford. Her silence, now broken, stands as both an act of mourning and a powerful declaration of love, ensuring that his memory lives not only in the history of film, but in the heart of the woman who knew him best.